Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe, we want to say a big thank you to every one of you. We say God bless you, and if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Amaechi rejects Supreme Court judgment in Imo, gives reason. First Republic Aviation Minister Chief Amaechi has condemned the January 17 Supreme Court ruling which nullified the election of Amaechi of the People's Democratic Party as Imo State Governor and replaced him with Hope Uzodinma of All Progressive Congress. Amaechi, in a statement titled Save This Nation, described the Supreme Court judgment as an embarrassment to Nigerians and the judiciary. He called for reversal of the Apex Court judgment, adding that the removal of Ihedioa has brought dishonor to the Supreme Court of Nigeria and shame to Nigeria. According to the ex-minister, the judiciary of Nigeria will have honor again if the Supreme Court meets again to revise the whole thing they did in Imo State. He further stated that if the Nigerian judiciary, particularly the Supreme Court and the judges involved, will have honor again, they have no alternative than to meet again and review the judgment in Imo State governorship election to see if they made a mistake and correct it and save their face. The statement read, the Supreme Court judgment in Imo State governorship election was a robbery against the people of Imo State. It is a shame to the Nigerian judiciary, Nigerian Supreme Court, the judges and the Nigeria as a country. It made nonsense to the divinity of justice. The world is condemning it. The world is condemning what the Nigerian judiciary, particularly the Supreme Court, has done in Imo State. If they want to save the judiciary of the embarrassment, shame and insults they brought to it and the country, they have no choice. They have no choice than to meet again to find a way of correcting it to save face of the judiciary, the Supreme Court, their faces, and the face of the country, and the embarrassment they have caused the country. I would not like to be involved in the matters of law so much because I am not a lawyer, but however, I see the judgment of the Supreme Court as a judgment that should not have been. It was not a true judgment. It was not just, a miscarriage of justice taken too far. I see it like many other across Nigeria and the world as a judgment that has brought the country to disrepute and shame in the face of the whole world. The whole world is condemning it and saying Nigeria as a shame of country. So the judiciary, particularly the Supreme Court, we have honor again if they review what they have done in Imo State and redress the wrong. The judiciary of Nigeria will have honor again if the Supreme Court meets again to revise the whole thing they did in Imo State. They have no alternative than to meet again and revise that the whole of the judgment to know where they made mistake, to correct it. It is not a matter of being proud or saying we have the final say, but a matter that has drawn so much anger and condemnation from across the world and brought the country a shame. And so should be corrected, if not for anything, for the face of the country. The honor and the dignity of justice is that there is honesty and justice, or there appear to be justice on what the court at that level did, or said in a matter like that which has attracted international attention. Wow, so guys, what do you think about what Amaechi is actually saying? As we all know in Nigeria that we know their style now. We don't have to go back and forth again. We know that every of their things that they do is full of corruption. Even the Supreme Court, they don't obey the rule of law. And by the time they bring out their judgment, it's always a false judgment. We all know what we are used to them. We all know what they do at all time. Though Amaechi is actually saying the truth, but it's just a shame on the Nigerian government right now. The Supreme Court judges are shameless. They are not interested to maintain peace in Nigeria because they are all foreigners, but they cannot succeed with the evil agenda they have. Even Mr. Tanko Mohammed must reverse the judgment. And even come to think about it, so it takes the grace of God because they've done their own. They've done their own. And that is it. Remember that time when this election came up, the Uzodinma and Ihedioa, and they did not bring the result on time. I was saying that by the time they bring this result, we all know what will happen at the end of the day. And now it came out like that. Before you know it, people were just, the Himolites were just so surprised to see that Ihedioa was sacked unexpectedly. Because the Himo people, they don't believe that they will remove Ihedioa like that. You know, you can imagine. But what got me confused is this. Is Hope Uzodinma an indigene of Imo State? Because I don't really know why he has a bad reputation, of course. He is still owing EFCC. And somebody with a fake certificate, university fake certificates, is still on the ground of being a governor of Imo State. Is that, let me put it, is not a governor of Imo State. Trust me, shame on Nigerian government right now. Shame on them. It's a shame to have somebody with a bad reputation, to be the governor of Imo State right now. And to think about it, the Imolai said, we don't want this guy. We don't want Uzodinma. But still, they did not do anything about it. The Nigerian government are just trying, especially the Supreme Court, they are trying to force that law on us by force, by fire, and it is wrong. It is not done like that. It shouldn't be like that. They are just trying to do whatever they want to do. And that's so bad. And they said that it's a pity he did not concern himself with the law because he is not a lawyer. But may he understand that the judgment was based on the law of the land. Justice has no sympathy or does not look at protest or what people will say. And finally, in any justice, some people must cry while others will smile. So this is the time for Amaechi and those who reason like him in PDP to cry. And also this is to tell you that this Cabras APC, they don't have good intention to this Nigerian system right now. Because it shows that the APC Cabras don't mean well for this country. They just want to grab power by all means without considering the consequence of their action, bringing shame to Nigeria and disrepute to the judiciary, a bastardized judgment and a rape to democracy. You know, that is just what we are facing right now. So guys, what do you think? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. We want to say a big thank you to everyone that subscribed to our channel. We say God bless you for subscribing. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. God bless you once again. Bye.